and welcome to the finale of Sonic 3 and Knuckles Death Egg Zone 1. Act 1. Death Egg Zone Act 1. Anyway, doesn't matter. Zip, zip, zip. Okay, let's grab the shield. Head on up. I've always really liked this level. The music's one of my favorite songs. The background is really cool. Background gets better. And the boss at the end is one of my favorites. Although it was always really hard as a kid. Oop! Okay, back up. Let's head over. That yellow spring! Come on, man! Come on. There we go. Oop. As you can kind of see there, the lightning shield is kind of like the fire shield, where the fire shield could avoid fire, obviously. The lightning shield will get immediately destroyed. The lightning shield prevents damage from those electricity sections, which makes some sections of this level go by a lot faster. Instead of having to wait on those platforms, you can just jump right through. Let's get this checkpoint. Oh, all the missiles. There we go. Nice. Let's head over this way. Zip across. And you'll see plenty of those later. Hey, another. And... oh, almost. Okay, another lightning shield. Won't lose this one. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, let's head over to the left, head over to the right. Okay. Still gotta dodge all the missiles. Okay, so good so far. Really want to keep this. Ah, here we go. So usually you have to wait for this really small platform, but since we have a lightning shield, we can just run across all this. Much easier. Oh, and we immediately lose it. Fantastic. Okay, now for one of the weirder parts of the level. If it's not immediately obvious, what you have to do is turn all of these yellow pieces red by hitting 3 spots on the left and right side. Okay, now I gotta get to the other side for that last piece on the bottom. Oh, nope, completely missed it. Okay, and... okay, almost. Nope, missed it. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. And there we go. Alright, now that unlocks the area to the right. And we can continue. Although we might even get up to 200 rings. These things are pretty awesome too. They jog. Okay. Nope, we're good. We're good. No need to panic. Everything is fine. Oh! Aw! Okay, so at least we got the extra life before we got hit. Although I really don't like this boss coming up, so I'm gonna see if I can. Nope, almost. I want that checkpoint so that I can redo this boss really easily if I need to. This isn't gonna work. I was almost up there a second ago. Oh well, we'll be fine. I hope. If not, well, I'll just say I told you so. Okay. This is the easy part, mind you. It's the next... Oh, don't want to go in there. It's the next part that's really rough. Hit. Okay. Hit. Oh, that was bad. I thought I had the timing right, but I wasn't even close. Whoop. No need to get greedy. Okay, this is the hard part. Because you can't bounce on his head without getting nailed by those spikes. So even if you get a nice bounce... Oh, gotta get that. I need that ring. Okay. Sweet. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know how many hits are left. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Oh man. Okay. He's calm. Calm down. Calm down. There we go. Now let's bounce this to right here. You'll see in a minute. And then the ground explodes, it lands right next to us, and we launch straight up. No idea why, but I always like getting the sign to land and not fall down. As otherwise it'll just plummet down to Earth. As you can clearly see, we are above. As you can clearly... That was an awkward phrase. Got our lightning shield back. Again. Pretty useful here, too. Get the one up. Watch out for the missiles, as always. Oh. Close. Always close. Nope. Gotta head up here. Avoid the spikes. And gravity changes again. I've always really liked the gravity mechanic in this level. It's really fun. Also, I just realized we're in the same area, but on the other side. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. And checkpoint. Gravity flips again. Gotta dodge all the missiles. All the missiles. Okay. So good so far. Bit of spin dash to get back up here. Avoid that dude. And the constant back and forth springs. I always remember that part. It's one of the more memorable parts of the level for me. No idea why. And gravity reverses again. Ooh, that was close. Gotta make sure we stand on the left side. Last time we saw one of these, it didn't exactly last long on screen, so... What you do is you stand on a side. Oh. And then it slowly shifts up. Oh. This is the boss, is it? No, not yet. Way too early for that. Another one of these things. I don't even know what you'd call them. Sure look cool, though. And maybe there's actually a name for them and I just have no idea. Probably. I don't even know the Badniks names or anything. But I'm sure these things have an actual name. Somewhere. And as flashy as they are, sometimes they just take so long to go through their, you know, little animations. Yep. More gravity, switching, and right back to normal. Yep, another good point to have our lightning shield. Good point to have our lightning shield and fanfare. This is the boss. Super easy. All you have to do is keep spin dashing back and forth over and over again, and he will eventually die. So what you need to do is you're supposed to switch gravity so that those little, I don't even know what you'd call those little vehicle things, run into the sphere in the middle. And with the rare occasion of the spikes running into you, it's pretty safe to just constantly, ooh, that was bad, to constantly be switching gravity so that they either fall into it, or you can spin dash into them to knock them into the air so that they run into it. Like so. And then that one's gonna, oh no, not quite fall into it. It was close, but still, dead. Alright, one boss down. Ooh, special boss music this time. This guy's another one of my favorites. Fantastic way for a boss at the end of the level, or end of the game. You can see the earth in the background. I mean, this part's dull, but you know, he's got such a cool design. I mean, look at him. I also found this boss really hard when I first played this game as a kid. Oh, that was bad. I was trying to get fancy. As it's possible, if you jump at just the right time, to get 3 hits. Usually I only get 1, sometimes I get 2. And 1 more hit? 2 more hits. There we go. Okay, now for the hard part. This part was really hard when I was a kid. There's a lot of stuff you have to look out for. You gotta look out for the fire, you've got to hit him, and you've got to avoid the laser. All without doing anything. It's particularly bad if you've died on him before, because then you don't have any rings at all. It just starts you with 0 rings, like a checkpoint. But if you, ooh, that was bad. Oh no! Oh, speaking of it being really hard. I was asking for that. See, no rings, not a 1. Come on, we can do this. Yep. 1. Nope, just the 1. 1. Nope, just 1. Can't seem to get the timing right for 2 right now. 1, 2. Hey, there we go. 1, 2. Maybe it isn't 3, maybe it's just the 2. 2. You know, the second part's so cool. It's kind of disappointing that, you know, this is it for this part. Although you could probably argue that the mid-boss in the lava reef zone was a prototype for the hands, or, you know, something like that. Alright, back to the giant laser and fire and death and hoorah. Up and over. Like, the key I find is to jump right as the laser finishes making noise. That's usually a good indicator of when to jump. Because my problem when I played this as a kid was I could never figure out how to avoid that attack. I thought it always hit you and you just had to have rings. So you can imagine, even if I did have, what, 20 lives, I'd just die over and over and over again. Or I'd restart and go to the beginning. Ooh, that was close. Go to the beginning of the Death Egg Zone just so I could have some rings. Ooh, got there. Come on. Alright, last part. There we go. Just gotta hit him a few more times. Be really careful not to lose momentum and fall into the pit. The debris can't hurt you, but boy, losing momentum sure can. And got there. And for the final part, Doomsday Zone. Now this part, this level, oh, this is not going well so far. But the trick, what's happening is you're supersonic, and this is the reason why you need to at least get the 7 Chaos Emeralds. If you don't at least have the 7 normal Chaos Emeralds, you won't be able to unlock this level. It'll just end at that last boss. Which is a real shame, because this song is awesome. And the goal is to get through to the... Ooh. You want to get rings in every second, just like you were seeing earlier in the game, before the Sonic and Knuckles half. Every second you lose a ring, and it ticks down. Except in this level, you're in space. So when you run out of rings, and you can't be supersonic anymore, you will fall back to Earth and die. Well, so what you need to do here is you need to slowly maneuver, well, slowly, you need to maneuver yourself around Robotnik, dodging those little yellow balls that he's firing at you, while trying to get those missiles that he's firing into his head. All while trying to stay under the time limit of how many rings you've collected. And this part, that was actually pretty good. This part is particularly rough, because 1, there's no rings, and 2, there's this 10-15 second long cutscene, which is constantly sapping your rings. 30 rings, ooh, that was bad. 30 rings should be fine for this, but we'll want to find some rings along the way. Okay, gotta nail him again. Oh, I don't like this. It's gonna be close if I don't get any rings, or I can just keep going for him, and I think I can make it. I think I can make it. Come on. One more? About one more. Gotta be one more. And got there! And that's it. That's the end of the game. I wanted to thank you guys for joining me for this playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And now that we've destroyed and defeated Robotnik and got the Master Emerald back, we can finally return it to Angel Island. You know, usual fanfare stuff. So pretty interesting. I've always really liked this game. Always really fun to play. Play it over and over and over again. Usually I play through as Sonic, but I don't know. Maybe if enough people like leave a comment or like anything in this series of videos, I don't know. I might do a Knuckles playthrough too. So thanks for joining me, and I'll just let the credits roll.